Well, I'm happy to say all the side pieces are on. I have to wait till 7 o'clock tomorrow night to do anything with the guitar, so it's going to sit. I probably won't even do anything with it tomorrow. I'll just let it sit. I need to pick out the back. The glue ups were very difficult. Even the sides, I thought the sides were going to be easy. They were pretty difficult, but making these little pieces and putting them in is really hard. Some of them have two surfaces, makes it a little bit trickier. Some of them are to shape and quite close. It's just something I don't usually do. In the future, maybe I'll buy radius blocks. But I don't know. This wasn't a bad way of doing it. I do have a rib bending iron, so I can do traditional acoustics. But then I'll have to make a form for that. There's a lot of stuff you have to make still. Unless you want to buy it, which I don't even want to have to buy the radius disc to tell you the truth. But basically just bolt these to the bench, and I hollow them out a little bit. I go as far as I can before I actually take the excess off the back. Being able to bolt it down is a lot more convenient than using a clamp. My allergies are just kicking. I'll be glad when I'm putting a finish on this. I don't think I'm going to touch this stuff again for a while. I have 3 guitars that are basically made out of, neck and bodies are made out of this. So time to use something else. I have some African stuff, some African mahogany. I forget what it's the name of it. But it's really light. I don't have very thick pieces of it, though. It's the one thing. But yeah, maybe that'll be something that doesn't, make my face want to just peel off. It takes a while, several times on and several times off. I take it back and I put it on the guitar and see what it looks like. The whole thing doesn't get jointed, just the piece on the that hugs the side. The other piece gets it's a sound hole, so. You got to kind of get these close. There's always going to be that cleanup that you have to do. But they have to be kind of close, So basically, I'll find something else to do tomorrow. The next day, I'll probably start figuring out the back. Start trying to joint the back of this thing. So I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm still trying to decide whether it's going to curve or if it's going to be straight or flat, or I have no idea. I think the sides are going to be kind of a little bit at an angle. Um, but I don't know. That might change. Like part of it might be right angle, and then part of it might be kind of bold or angled or something. I'm going to try to make it really comfortable. The whole thing is together now, so you can kind of hold it like it's something. Still very lightweight, and the only thing that it's going to gain from here is the weight of the finish, the weight of the bridge, the strings, the nut, and the tuners, which isn't very much. So I have no real way of measuring the weight here, but maybe I could take it down to the post office or something. So yeah, this is an old glue bottle. I just put a piece of abrasive on it, and works good. It's good to use something that keeps your shape and your form, and this took a while. There was a lot, again, I didn't film. There is a lot today I didn't film, but it's just, it gets kind of redundant. You're doing the same things over and over and over again. But yeah, usually I get it done, one way or the other. I usually find something that's pretty cheap. It was a glue from last year. It's pretty much trash. So still pretty cold out. It got kind of nice today, but it was still pretty cold. Yeah, there it is. It's not glued yet. I ended up kind of putting it at an angle a little bit. Um, it worked out really well. I spent a lot of time fitting it. Here I am carving away for the sound holes. These are kind of weird little pieces, man. Um, Kind of glad I had the guts to do it. I don't really know how exactly how it's going to look or work, but we're going to find out. I have no idea what I'm going to use for the back two. Maybe just another piece of cedar, or maybe something else. Maybe I'll find a piece of hardwood. Very nice. There she is glued up. Here I am fitting the last piece. Again, this took forever. And I go from kind of joining it a little bit to fitting it with the sandpaper. This technique kind of works. It can take forever depending on what you're doing, but you'll eventually get there. And eventually I did. Um, I don't know if I'll ever do this again. I think I'm going to go make a form and bend sides next time. I did tilt the last block of wood up, so the end grain is going top to bottom. It's quarter sawn, and it's going to expand the same way anyways, side to side. So I just kind of wondered what it would look if there was no end grain on the end. And I'm going to find out. My electric bill was pretty substantial. Can't believe what I'm paying for utilities now. This used to be a very economic small little house, and it's a very uneconomic small little house. But I guess they're going to make you pay for it one way or the other. No, I didn't shape this block. It's still like a square block. It doesn't have any shape to it, but I think I'm going to just take a blade to the inside and scrape it and give it some shape. Not that that won't take forever. I mean, I'm sure, I'll regret that maybe. We'll find out in the next video for sure. Yeah, every single time I'm getting a little bit closer. When something is a certain shape, it's kind of difficult. Getting it perfect sometimes can be difficult, but you just got to keep working it till it's satisfactory. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to sound pretty good. I think it's going to sound awesome. While I'm carving, I'm going to be tuning this thing and really want to complement this with whatever goes on the back. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to have a cavity for electronics, which there basically is none. It's piezo and a bridge to an output. And I'm hoping to power that externally. It's my hope. I hope the little thing that I bought sounds good and works good. But again, we'll find out. I mean, I'm kind of glad I got this done and I'm not working anymore and I'm drinking a beer. And yeah, my allergies are just kicking. I mean, you can see it on my face. So yeah, no more of this cedar. I mean, I absolutely love it. I'm glad I did this little project with it. The last one I hollowed out was the one with the rosewood top, and I kind of just I hollowed out the middle section and some of the back, which was quite thick. But I'm thinking this is going to sound really good, and I can't wait to play it and share it with you guys. Here's it. Glued up clamps. I'm going to be shaving a lot of stuff down. I'm going to be sanding inside that little bowl, and thank you.